Okay, it's off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of... it's not a wizard at all, actually. Let's head to see the Wuhan region. There's no monster there this time, which is a nice change. I don't... do I? I do have a CP up, but it's not a big one, so I won't bother. I was tempted to try out that special thing you told me about. Oh, what's going on here? What is it, Chloe? Well, you two go to the guild. Just remembered something I need to do. Can you two go ahead after me? I'll catch up to you shortly. That's fine. You going back to campus then? Yes. I'm going to report into a headmaster and let him know what's happening. Okay, I got it. I'll be waiting for you at the guild. I'm sorry, Estelle. You too, Joshua. And Chloe produced a notepad and pen and began scribbling furiously. This ought to do it. Sieg! I understand. Just who is Chloe? It's just hard to believe that Mayor Delmore is behind our recent events. It's certainly a major incident. So, Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it'll really happen is if we get caught in the act. I figured as much. You can't be serious. They'll just have to allow a corrupt mayor to stay in power. Now, there's no need to panic. A Brazier Girl's hands may be tied, but Royal Army can get him. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, I'd like for you to go to a mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry. I just wanted to buy some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime? Precisely. I'll contact Leyston Fortress HQ and the Orbital Communication System to request assistance. I don't like having to rely on the army, but I don't see any other option. Okay, once Chloe catches up with us, we'll go see the mayor at once. And on that note... I made it. Sorry for the delay. Not at all. Perfect timing, in fact. That's pretty quick for a run to a campus. I'm pretty fast on my feet. So, what's the plan? We're just talking about going to a mayor's estate. I have to stall him with an interview while the Royal Army is contacted. Ah, I see. Maybe it wasn't so necessary after all. Huh? And will you be coming with us? Please, allow me to go accompany you. We're counting on you to contact the army, Jean. Just leave it to me. Go away, see Monster 2? Clear. We've done it already. Yeah, got some more BP. It's always nice. I don't think there's anything I need to do. Joshua's got a steel sock, which I can technically, potentially, hopefully open. I'm going to try and open it anyway. Can I open his slots? I can, you know, and I will. Anything I got? Mute, I don't need. Impede 1, technically don't need. Action 2, I can't afford. Moves, I can afford, but do I really want them? I'll leave that for now. And I'll equip Joshua with Swing House. So it's going to be on the brown, or sorry, on the red track or so, is it? So we've got red, black, and gold and silver. So that won't do anything. That will give me some heals, which is not that useful. It'll give me napalm breath, which is sounding cool. Okay. Green is useless. Actually, that will give me Fireball X, which is interesting. Shadow Spear. Any better greens, I wonder? Evade. Can't afford it. I wonder what they do. So, first of all, we got Napalm Breath. Or... quick look. So, Fireball X is an M area fire attack. Whereas Napalm Breath is a very high attack fire damage spell. But to be honest, for general use, I think technically I think Fireball X is probably better. But look at the difference in attack. I'm going to stick with the attack one. I don't think there's anything else in the armor shop, so I'm going to just sell some crap. So we don't need his board edge. So I'm selling all your stuff. You got anything new for me? We've got double spikes, but it's only a minor gain. It's 2 points a gain. Not worth doing, if you ask me. So I'm going to go and question the mayor, like we were told to. The mayor's residence. Man, this place is huge. Is he really doing all that nasty stuff from a place like this? I don't think that really matters. Mayor Dalmore's originally from a large family of nobles. The estate has been passed down for generations. Okay, so the estate wasn't paid for in blood at least. That's something. Anyway, we need to find him and question him. That was an important piece for you to come high. Or I'm not really sure. Yeah, don't talk funny, whatever. Welcome to Ruan Mayoral Estate. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor is currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you could come back another time. Just hold on 1 second. I'm pretty sure we know who the guest is. It's Duke Danan, isn't it? Huh? Well, that's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well? Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself. I apologise for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Now I take a closer look, you appear to be bracers. If circumstances demand it, then please go on up. The mayor and Duke are in a banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Excellent. Thank you for your help. Oh, right. With so many guests arriving, I must prepare some tea. Please pardon me. What? Oh, nothing. I was thinking how impressive it was you knew Duke was here. Which is a matter of asking the right questions. He's planning on selling vacation homes to a rich, remember? Duke Danan might as well have a bullseye target painted on his misshapen head. Wow. That's smart thinking. Where'd you come up with a line like the mayor inviting us? It wasn't a line. He didn't invite us over for the first time we met him. those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know, or something like that. Oh, right. So he did invite us. Exactly. For one, we head up to the banquet hall. First of all, I'm going to go check on the... This is a lot of people. Where's that Gilbert lad? Heard we had an important guest coming in. La 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 la. Those piercing amber-coloured eyes, I swear. Oh dear, my little daughter seems utterly smitten. That appears to be a bedroom. As does that. I always wonder what's being discussed behind these doors right now. A matter of speaking with Duke Danan, you see. Oh, I like the sound of that. Rouen would be a perfect place for vacation home. I think it might stay for a while. Ha, I had a feeling you'd think so. I see to it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'd be quite satisfied. You might have a smooth talker, you know. But good, money is no object. Prepare me an estate that is worthy of your future king. Make it as splendid as your holdings here. Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The Queen asked you to consult with her before spending such an amount of money. Silence, Philip. I am to be your next king. Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing. Yes, of course, well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly, but first, one more drink. Oh. Hi there. Greetings from the Racer Guild. You. What do you people want? You look kind of familiar. Oh, it's you. Oh, hi, Mr. Butler. We just drive by to talk to the mayor, no biggie. This won't do. You're here in guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manners. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so... Why don't you come back later? I apologise for our rudeness, Mayor. We intended no respect. We simply came to report to you that we identified the arsonist. Ah, well. Well then, I suppose. My lord, would you excuse us for a moment? No, say what you're going to say here. This sounds interesting. But... it's okay. Maybe the Duke will have something to add. Won't do any harm for him to hear us, will it? Well, if we must. While we're on the subject, it seems like Matron Teresa was attacked again last night. Could the arsonist be linked to that? It seems very likely. Unfortunately, attackers are still at large. I see. So at least you know who they are now. So, who did it? Who indeed? Exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore. Ah, I see. That is quite a shame. I was hoping I could make them see the error of their ways before it was too late. I suppose that was a vain hope on my part. Who are you talking about, Mayor? What do you mean, who? Why, the Ravens, of course. They've been in hiding ever since last night. I'm sorry, sir, but they aren't responsible. This time they claim to be victims themselves. What? So without further ado, the culprit is... the Mayor Steward, Gilbert, acting on the orders of... you, Mayor Dalmore. We already have Gilbert in custody, and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money you donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny that charge? Nonsense! Do you think I know the people in those black clothes? Well now, that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes. This is absurdly ridiculous. Gilbert was acting alone. You don't know when to give up, do you, old man? We know that you're plotting to build a vacation home on the land the orphanage occupied. Do you still deny the charges laid against you? Persistent little brats, but I've had those development plans in place for ages. They're just a part of Rouen city planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I resort to criminal acts? Well, how about a mountain of debt to pay off? Neil, what are you doing here? I figured I'd come to a mayor's place to do some investigating when I see you two going in. The whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell. Just who the hell are you? I'm a reporter with a Liberal News. Name's Neil Burns. Actually, I've been checking in on his financial affairs recently. And what do I see? But the Mayor Dalmore has been diverting funds from the city budget lately. The funds for the expansion project. I'm not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper. Found links to the airship company's services. Well, I was quite a little surprise. 1 year ago, he took more than a few trips to the Calvard Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim. But the truth is, you amassed a nice big debt over there, am I right? Are you losing me? How? By using the town funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods from the cheap, selling them at high, that kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So how much did he lose? From what my fellow reporters over there told me, something to the tune of 100 million mira. 100 million? That's 100 times the amount we donated to the orphanage rebuilding. I can certainly see why one might turn to crime over a high amount. 100 million? I'm pretty free in my spending, but I've got nothing on you. This isn't a competition, you know. Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay for his debts and stave off any questions. I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation homes. Just seems so random. Where's your proof? Go ahead and run your story with all its kind of wild speculations. I'll sue you and the newspaper for libel. Suddenly confident, are we? And you all. The Racer Guild does not have the authority to arrest me. I am a mayor. And I want you out of here now. Well, I guess he's right. He does know his rights. Mayor, may I ask you one question? What now? What is a student of the Royal Academy doing associating with such people? Disgraceful. Return to campus at once. Chloe looked Dalmore directly in the eyes, an expression cold and stern. Why do you not use your own assets to pay off your debt? 100 million mira is certainly a lot of money. But I think the House Dalmore surely has enough assets to settle a matter. This estate, for instance, would easily sell for at least 100 million. Don't be ridiculous. This estate has been handed down in the Dalmore family for generations. How could I ever simply let it go? The orphanage was no different. For many, it was a place fondly remembered. No one has a right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing? How dare you liken the estate to that dilapidated hovel? You care for no one but yourself, more than being a mayor or being the head of House Dalmore. You pitiful man. You have quite a way with words, young lady. Let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. Fango! Bongo! Come, it's done time! What's that smell? What the hell are those things? Monsters! My lord. Unbelievable, you actually keep monsters as pets? Ha. Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry. There's anything left over, you're dumping in the river. Ha ha ha! He's crazy. So is fighting freaky monsters part of a stalling plan now? I don't know. But you can find out next episode, can't you? Bye bye.